Good morning, good morning. My name's John P. Wright. I'm the Holy Father's son, and America is now in jeopardy. I see that you have earth tremors across America, and I've goddamn warned you. And right now, I spun a fucking zero. And by the way, it landed on the zero. And this is the 27th. Yesterday was my brother's birthday, and guess what was delivered to you, Jerry Wright, on your fucking birthday? And by the way, prior to that one, I spun a 7, and my 7 glass is around here someplace. It's right here, and I've taken a shot of whiskey out of it. And let me tell you, there's a lot of people that's coming around and stuff, and I'm giving away a lot of free cars. Lots of free cars, and I'm trying to tell them something, because it's like Nineveh. I tried to tell you. Now, I understand things as they go along, and I've been in a learning process right here, and I'm telling you right now, I'm learning as I go along. And I do believe that there's a lot of satanic activity that's being around me, and I reject Satan and Eve both. And now I'm, to this love story. That's a love passage sometimes. I have not watched Love Story today, but I've been directed to watch Love Story, and maybe you should watch Love Story too, for all I know. But I do know that Eve and Satan is now in hell. And you better get that fucking correct. And the Washington State Sheriff's Department better understand that I goddamn know that you dropped in the fucking bed with Satan and Eve. Like, for one, the fucking star on the side of your fucking cars and the little 6-point stars, and that's just the fucking tip of the iceberg. Now, I want to tell you the fucking bad news. I'm out of whiskey, right? But now, I'm on the zero shot, and I've got a whole new goddamn bottle. And I'll say like this, you know what? You want to be the new you. You want to be the new you. Yahshua inside the cup, Yahshua outside the cup in these churches. If you've got satanic activity in these churches across the United States, you've just been goddamn warned. You're going to fucking pay for disobeying the Holy Father, the Holy Son, Adam, Eve, and Satan too. And I'll tell you how this works. And all eyes are on you. Right now, you got a goddamn decision to make. Because last night, I had a 3-hour fucking fight with Eve and Satan, and I goddamn told them they will fucking obey, or I will fucking make it so they will never get out of fucking hell. And by the way, everybody else, the book clam ass fucking tight on your asses, like a fucking gooey gut clam that I ate over Thanksgiving instead of your fucking traditional witchcraft fucking Thanksgiving. And no thank you, I won't eat with you. And I will not partake in that activity either. You call me indifferent to you, I call you indifferent to me and the Holy Father, because you've been following Satan and Eve instead of the Holy Father, Yahshua. And Adam paid for Eve's sins. He spent 2,000 years in hell burning. And I apparently am Adam, and I am out now. Eve's in fucking hell, and she don't like it. And I'm explaining this to you really goddamn good so you get the fucking idea, because I'm tired of fucking retards. And I'll call you all goddamn retards. You think I'm a fucking retard? You look what's happening around me. And Diane and Michael is my witnesses right here at Camas. Diane was sitting here fucking... Well, I told Michael what she was doing. She was tempting me. And by the way, Tricia down at the U.S. Bank, I told you directly what had happened, they ran me into a wreck on Killingsworth. They tried to kill me in 2014, 3rd month, 8th day, right there they tried to fucking kill me on Killingsworth. Sheriff's Department, you goddamn know you're fucking guilty. Over there at that Donahoe's house at 1007 7th Street, an ottoman was being burnt in that fucking house, and there was a sheriff right at the door watching it all goddamn happen. It was satanic activity. The law enforcement community is involved in it. It was the sheriff's department that was there. It was not a Camas cop. And by the way, every fucking event that I fucking went through at that church on 7th Street right there was a man named John there, and his wife was preaching. And they had satanic activity going on in that goddamn building. And another thing, I took them 10% out of my fucking check, out of my bank account, and that woman wanted all of my goddamn money out of that bank account, and I told her that I gave her the more than the lesser, and I fucking straightened her out. And I'll straighten everybody else out too. My ass is put on the line, and you've got an iron rod shoved up your ass. And by the way, you see these 2 blocks of stone here? They resemble 2 pieces of bread. Last night, when I went over, and I was over there, and I was so fucking pissed, I went in and bought 2 ice creams, and I said to William Skywalker that I feel like drumsticks, and I was so pissed off, I'm about ready to I'm beating on things, you know, drumsticks that beat on stuff. Well, when I got out to the motorhome, there's these 3 stones. There's 1, 2, and there's a broken one in half right there. And God wants me to slam these goddamn things in half and break them right here on this rock at the podium because I can't get out of the river. But what I realized, that is not God that wants me to slam the rock on here, I don't think. I think it's Satan, and I think it's Eve, and this comes to Love Story. You know what Love Story is? Bonnie, you and those guys in Port Angeles was watching Love Story when I was a kid and I was being held in that fucking rabbit cage. The same thing as I seen Tokla, from Walt Disney, never to be seen again. And what did they do? They probably had a lot of subliminal stuff inside of that movie, Tokla, from Walt Disney, because that really sticks in my head really much. And you kids didn't do yourselves right. Your mother was playing with the Ouija board in that house. Your dad was a Zodiac killer. Your dad went to California. He did those crimes and stuff, and while he was gone, I was locked in the cage. We went down there over California in July. We were over there 4th of July 1969 when Darlene got murdered and David got injured at the park close to where we were at. My dad comes in and I said, Dad, the Zodiac killer is close. He's nowhere near us! My dad was the Zodiac, and the fucking Sheriff's Department goddamn knows it. Your fucking game is over. And by the way, I was held in that bowling alley in Morton in a pair of handcuffs by a law enforcement officer. So don't you goddamn ever tell me that I don't know what the fuck's going on, and I have the right to fucking level this goddamn earth. And by the way, Satan and Eve would love it if I can. You know why? Because I played this fucking game with them where I reject them. I reject Eve and Satan. They thought I'd fucking just go along with it at one point. No, I told you guys, I know how to play these two against each other. You think I'm a fucking womanizer? I'm telling you the truth and the way. These women are from my rib. You are out of the fucking equation. Satan wanted me to pick up these 2 stones. If you think you're God, you turn these stones into 2 loaves of bread and then smash these fucking stones and to harm the earth. Well, I'll tell you what, right now, the Holy Father's Son did not come to destroy the earth, but to save the earth from this goddamn destruction, from Eve and Satan Because if they can't have their way, they want no one to have it. Do you understand me? And Camus cops, you goddamn better fucking just know, I'm nice. I want everybody to be saved. And Eve and Satan wants everybody to fucking be condemned just like them, because they had the luxury of being here. And that's a luxury they do not have now. And they don't get it their goddamn way. And if they want me to fucking smash the earth because they don't get in their way, look, I'm fucking supposed to eat proper fucking food. I'm not even eating milk chocolate or anything like that. I suppose you had a little bit of ice cream. Maybe there was a reason, the drumsticks and everything, and I was brought there. And by the way, Satan can use Diane to come over and tempt me to cause a fucking bad thing to happen. So right there, you guys made a goddamn mistake again. I'm doing the best thing I can by staying at the end on the weekend and limited myself to things. I see a woman over here taking a picture of me and stuff and watching. Maybe she's watching the view of all this water that's here. It's something. You look at this. You look at this fucking water right here. Do you see that? That's high. And by the way, those people up there on Denver Lane, their road's probably gone. They goddamn knows. And every fucking buddy knows what's happening here is supernatural. Camus really didn't get harmed that much over there. 160,000 people without fucking power. And I seen the streets just fucking trees and stuff down on the news. I got a glimpse of it. I got a glimpse that there's earthquakes across the United States of America. You take Yahshua inside the church and you put Yahshua outside the church and you fucking throw Jesus Christ out of the church, because that's nothing but a fucking cult. And by the way, God's enemies will be ashes under their feet. He's gonna fucking erupt all of these. Satan and Eve's all involved, and it's all working together. I'm the rock between the hard place, and I'm trying to give you common fucking sense today. Because you know what? You deserve better than what Satan and Eve has been doing to you. And by the way, I just rolled a fucking 0. It's the 27th. A lot of damage has happened here. I got the 7 as completion. Look what you guys are facing. And here's a 0. It's your 0 fucking hour. Do you understand this? This is your 0 hour. I pulled up a 0. By the way, I landed on a 0 to get a 0. And by the way, right there is where this one was sitting. And by the way, right there was a 7. And the 7 one's over here somewhere. And I picked it up. I don't have to go and fucking show you. But I am telling you the truth. When I spun it, the 7 was right here. And the 0 was right goddamn there. And you fucking, I'm telling you, when I spun this very wheel, I become uncursed. When that Taylor Swift song was going red, I told you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And by the way, if you do not fucking act accordingly and correct, your fucking America is gonna be fucking annihilated. A meteor struck the moon and scientists don't even know where the fuck it came from. And either God or Satan's the god of this world, remember that. And now he's in hell. And now the Holy Father's in control. And by the way, Eve is fucking acting out like Carrie, the movie fucking Carrie in the prom room. I told you when I get fucking all spun around, things happen. It's not because of me, it's because of fucking Eve's in the fucking prom room all spun around and she can't fucking take it. And when I fall asleep, they fucking attack me. And fucking like set me off You never fucking attack me is what I'm telling Eve and Satan. And you will never get out of fucking hell, Eve and Satan, if you don't fucking obey and do what was agreed upon on Friday the 13th of December of last year. They've been in hell for, what, 2 months and a few days? It's the second month right now, 15th, 3 months. The 12th month to the first month to the second 60 days. It's kind of like a person that's born in 1961 and they get told, that they're a certain age and they find out that it's not fucking happening. There's a guy Googling and stuff looking at me and he's wanting to fucking pull up a camera or whatever, I don't care. But he's probably condemned if he's fucked with me. And also, he's going over to the bathrooms, of course, and the bathrooms are locked. There's a whole bunch of people down here. They can't get in the bathroom. There was a man here that almost ran into my friend over there. He was parked there, and he does bird seeds and stuff, and he's seen that vulture that's over here. There's a vulture here, and I said, that vulture could be no more than a sign or something that, it's like that. And this man came over here, and he was over here, and he had to take a fucking piss, and stuff like this. I'm not even going to stop him. I'm going to act like I don't know if that bathroom door's open or closed. Why? Why should I fucking even say anything to these poor people? It's not my place. It's not my job. You got it? So don't dump this shit on me. These poor people, and I get to witness it, and I'm witnessing what God is witnessing, by the way. And he's not very fucking happy with the sheriffs or the mayor of this town. We have nothing against the local law enforcement community that keeps the town and stuff actually together by the good work that they actually do. I think the sheriff's office should be disbanded across the United States, and you have failed to serve the public. You served Eve and Satan, and then you dumped on all the fucking local cops as well. You will obey the sheriff's office that's in bed with Eve and Satan? Nobody should obey Eve nor Satan ever again. Because why? The Rock is here, and he will fucking smash the goddamn earth. I reject Eve. I reject Satan. You both got your fucking room in hell. You got your hotel room. Satan, you wanted Eve so fucking bad? Good. There's your fucking wife. You see how that works? Satan, I've just appeased you by giving you Eve. You see? Because she's your wife, not my wife. You stole her from me, and now I get every woman in the whole fucking world. And you're all mine, ladies. And Eve now can burn in hell for all the men as payback. And men, you get it fucking straight. It's Yahshua inside the cup or Yahshua outside the cup, or you're fucking blotted out. Do you goddamn understand? I think you should. And if you don't, that's your fucking problem. It's not mine. And I'm offering wreckers and rescue cars and hot rods. This one here. I know this is going to Pamela, down here at Baywatch, and she's also Ryan's hope. And Ryan's hope. Ryan, I want you to have a rescue vehicle because I want you to be that woman's knight in shining armor. And Kim and Rick, I want you to have a Batmobile because I think you kids are just gosh darn cool. And everybody's a kid to me. I don't care if you look older than me, you're still a kid to me. Because I've been around since the dinosaurs roamed. Don't you know who the fuck I am now? I can either save the earth or destroy the earth. The Lord came not to destroy the earth, but to save the earth. And you better fucking remember that today. Yahshua inside the cup, Yahshua outside of the cup. And don't be afraid or embarrassed to buy your fucking cup at AM PM, where they will not rip you off. But at Starbucks across the United States of America, I fucking warned you. Nationwide, I was going against Starbucks. You feel the fucking tremor now? Everybody, you buy your coffee at AMTM and you support the Mexican population that's here serving us because they were good to the Lord, where the white fucking man failed. You got it? You sheriffs in Washington State and throughout the United States. Bonnie and Clyde. My sister was named after a family named Bonnie. Bonnie Parker. Malin Park Kent. You dirty fucking sheriffs. Everybody get the picture now. They've been killing my fucking family members. Kind of girl. You toxic. Hey, I'm the nicest guy in the world till you fuck my son, my family members, and Matthew Thomas, right? As far as I'm concerned, Sheriff's Office, you will fucking pay for me not seeing that young man. And by the way, if you ever fucking cross me, you're blotted out. You got that? You fucking better. Because like I told you, I mean fucking business. Because I am from the Holy Father in heaven. And you better beware. I'm Adam. Adam's Joshua. Adam is not Jesus fucking Christ. You've offended the Father in heaven. Get it? Got it? Good. You better learn to obey it. Because you're only one fucking stone and one smashed egg away. And I got eggs over there to smash. And I'm trying to what? You know why? Because it's been Satan and Eve that wants to destroy your earth. Because if they can't fucking have it, you won't either. And I won't have happiness. And you know what? If I'm not happy, they won't be comfortable. But if I'm happy, they are comfortable. And as far as I'm concerned, Satan and Eve deserve each other. You can get a room together. And now you have. And it's in hell, the top layer of hell, and everybody else. When I fucking take a toke off this, they pay because I'm the one that was in burning hell, and now that's a reminder to them what they've done. You see? And when Joshua comes back in 40, 24, 10, 17, 24, 2,000 years from there, is 40, 24, 10, 17 is the date, okay? 16, 17, 18. God wants it to be a fucking holiday for the Holy fucking Son. You know, you want to continue doing satanic activities and not honor the Holy Father's wishes. Well, that's your fucking problem. Again, and I would buy coffee at AMPM, and I would order a fucking Hot Wheels car through Mitch down at Postal Plus today. And that money, I guarantee you, will go to the Radiant one over at the U.S. Bank. And they'll find some good things to do with that money. They may ask me what I think of it. And I'll probably say, well, if you think it's good, I think it's good too, because it's your idea, not mine. I like giving people back the goddamn power. I don't want to fucking take it away from them. Become goddamn a person instead of a fucking leech. A leech, Bonnie, and a maggot. The Republican Party sucks. And Donald Trump, you suck. And Elon Musk, you suck too. And everybody else that follows them that thinks they're goddamn so good, you all fucking suck. And by the way, condemned. Have a nice day. The Holy Father's right here talking to you. John Wright is the Son, the Father, the Holy Spirit. When I come into John, John doesn't have no goddamn control over everything. I do. And I will fucking smash the earth if John won't.